400 years into the future, in the twinkling corridors of the Galactic Assembly, the Council of Wise Species had a problem. A small, pinkish, wildly unpredictable problem. Humans. From the point of view of Ambassador Earl Vox of the esteemed Gruthari race, it all started innocently enough. One council meeting, one casual invitation. "Let us host an event to welcome the humans." Someone had chirped. There had been agreement, nods, cheers, a ceremonial trumpet from the Cephalons, and then came the human games. No one, least of all Earl Vox, knew exactly what a game show was, but the humans insisted it was essential for diplomacy. "It'll build trust through fun," shouted the human ambassador, Samantha Jones, with alarming levels of teeth exposure. The day of the event, the Grand Convergence Hall transformed into something no sane being would have recognized. Bright flashing lights, a gigantic spinning wheel, suspiciously sticky podiums, and worst of all, a stage host in a dazzling suit that seemed to hum with barely contained chaos. His name was Rick Flanders, and he radiated an aura of regrettable decisions, so powerfully that Earl Vox's 6 stomachs churned. "Welcome, everybody," Rick bellowed, causing Ambassador Zathkays of the Zilnari Hive to curl into a defensive hexagon. The first round was called Guess That Noise. Humans would play an audio clip, and the aliens had to guess the source. The first sound was a mechanical roaring and screeching. "Clearly a murder beast," guessed Zathkays. "No!" shouted Rick gleefully. "That's a broken clothes dryer from Earth's 21st century." Earl Vox quietly updated his list of human threats to include laundry equipment. Next was balloon trivia, where contestants wore giant rubber spheres and had to answer rapid-fire questions. If they got it wrong, an air cannon would inflate the balloon until it burst. Ambassador Plurpta of the Glorpian High Mind answered incorrectly about Earth's moon count, and her balloon exploded with a wet splat, flinging bioluminescent goo all over the delegation from Rigel Prime. The Rigelians found it so amusing, they began lobbying for air cannon diplomacy as an official negotiation tactic. Then came Extreme Trust Falls. Humans demonstrated by climbing atop a wobbling 10-meter stack of chairs, blindfolding themselves, and hurling backward into the arms of their peers. Ambassador Earl Vox was selected as a catcher. It was not optional. He had barely positioned his gelatinous body under the human contestant when a hefty, laughing human named Doug plummeted toward him. The resulting impact not only flattened Earl Vox into a saucer shape, but somehow triggered his species' emergency mating dance. Diplomatic incident number 412. Finally, the climax. Mystery Snack Roulette. Each participant was given an unmarked container of Earth snacks and had to consume it on live broadcast. Ambassador Veltria of the Aryans was the first victim. Her translucent wings quivered as she lifted a suspicious brown cylinder to her mouth. "What is this weaponized flavor?" she shrieked after biting into a Slim Jim. "Beef stick!" Rick shouted as confetti cannons exploded behind him. It was considered a major breakthrough in interspecies relations when Ambassador Veltria, through heaving sobs, declared, "I love beef stick." At the end of the games, Rick handed out trophies shaped like Earth's most confusing object, the garden gnome. "You're all winners," Rick declared, tossing gnomes like frisbees into the crowd. Later, in a private council debrief, Earl Vox summarized the experience with the gravitas appropriate for his role. "The humans," he said, adjusting his flattened form into something resembling dignity, "are clearly a species of utter chaos." He paused. "I propose we schedule human games quarterly." The motion passed unanimously. Thus it was that Earthlings, in less than a galactic heartbeat, became not only members of the interstellar community, but its official event planners. And somewhere on Earth, Rick Flanders celebrated by launching himself out of a confetti cannon.